In Ghana, pottery is simple and functional and has been with us from prehistoric days. I made a 5-hour journey from Ghana's capital Accra to the eastern region in search of the town famed for the production of the earthenware bowl. In most communities in Ghana, clay is not considered as a valuable item or as a commodity. But for the people of Impraiso, clay is what fetches them income, or it is that which provides the money to bring food to their table. Ask why? Impraiso is famous for the production of pots or pottery, particularly the earthenware bowl, which is known in this community or the Akan speaking communities as ayowa, Aportoyowa or asanka. Just behind me is Amata, who is all busy doing what she loves doing best. And for me to get involved, she says, I need to change my attire to get all dirty. I quickly have to change my clothes for this muddy pottery business. I approached Amma. Hello. I want you to teach us how the pots are molded. I can see it takes a lot of time to do this.
It's true. It is usually time consuming. For now, I'm just waiting for the sun to show up.
Alright, so time now to get started. So join me as I go change, come, and we all get really working and involved in the process. She takes the lead to her compound as I follow to change. We pick up clay and soak it with water for a while. A special sand called amoding is sieved to separate the chaff or gravels from the real stones. This will help in mixing the clay to give it a fine texture. This has become very smooth. It is then added to a heap of already mixed clay to increase the quantity. We are barely into the process of molding the pots or the earthenware bowl, as I told you. But evidently, you could see that it's no easy task at all. My hands are already dirty, and I'm just halfway through, not even halfway or a quarter way through the process. I asked where the potters get their raw material from so that my camera person could get a few shots. She hesitated in answering the question. We insisted to know. Amma said the clay is provided by a group of elderly women. The clay is dug from a nearby village which she failed to disclose, as according to her, it's a taboo for men to go there as the women enter the cave naked and not in a rainy season, a time my camera person and I visited. And is there something in the water?
This is the kind of water I work with. I have to wash my hands in this water, which contains a corn cob and a rag. This will aid my work.
As the process of molding ensued, Amma told me that trade is a preserve of women. She also noted that it is a taboo for a man to get involved in making the bowls. Asked why, she told me it is believed a man may become impotent when he dares.
I am done with this. I need to put it under the sun to dry.
And it is a taboo for a potter working to wear slippers.
To prevent one from falling whilst working, we potters work barefooted, and it has become a tradition, because you will be made to pacify the gods with a goat when you fall.
Flat wood known as sabroba, a rectangular one called sichi, is used to give the circular look at the bottom of the earthenware bowl. A stone is used to smoothen its appearance. And a curvy metal called ponye is to help take out excess clay from the pot.
This is a stone. It can be found at the seashore. My sister, who resides in the capital city Accra, got them for me. And this is dajin. This will be used in doing the creative designs in the bowl.
Oh. Baby, send me design. You might be wondering why I'm laughing. Look, I tried to do the designs, that is the creative designs, as Amma has done in hers. But surprisingly, mine couldn't come out very well or creatively as I wished it could be. This tells us that you need to respect every individual's work because they understand it and they know the art as it is. Don't downplay or look down on anybody's work because that is theirs and they understand the language. Only they understand the language.
At the stage, the bowl is kept in the sun to dry. An ash clay is rubbed on it and kept on the sun again to finally dry. Beads and stone is used on the earthenware. The pot is shined with a net to give it a brighter look. It is then carried to the backyard and prepared for the final stage for firing. It is fired for close to an hour or more. I wondered why, in a technological era, there are no innovative ways for firing. As I did, Amma at this stage, a mother of two, who has been in the business for over 7 years, told me she required more hands, as it is the norm. Sisi Amatechua comes to assist. She tells me the challenges they face in this work.
This work is very difficult. We stand close to the fire for long and the smoke enters our eyes. Some of the bowls also break in the process. And for a whole month, you hardly get someone to patronize your wares. The chunk part of our profits goes into buying firewood and sawdust for the work. The prices also differ. If one wants me to mold a bowl that costs 1 cedi, 2 cedis, or even 10 cedis, I will. For now, I'm not getting any younger and none of my children are engaged in the trade. So if we can be supported to produce on a large scale, that will help.
It took the whole day to virtually get to the final stage. So I inquired that with the advent of blender and the Herculean task of the process, is the tradition likely to stand the test of time?
It will never fade out. This is a major trade in the nearby villages and in this town called Aportoyowa.
Aportoyowa was quick to say that the culture is passed on from generation to generation and will by no means erode, even in an era of modernity. Pots are still used to prepare, cook and store food. Perhaps the most functional is this grinding bowl, which is shallow with ridges on the inside. Food is ground with a small wooden pestle called tapoli in Akan. Alright, so as you can see, finally the entire process has come to an end, and let me say that this kind of job is not for a lazy person at all. You need to be a hard-working woman to engage in this activity, because we virtually spent the whole day just doing about 20 or so of the earthenware bowls, and you can see the smoke even getting into my eyes, and inhaling it can give me a respiratory disease. So anyway, though it's hectic, I would want to say a very big thank you to Amata, my newfound friend, who actually took me through the process. It's been worth it. From Aportoyowa, Rebekah Awuah reporting for GTV News.